Hey good people of the internet, it's me again, Tommy Kelly from adventuresinweebu.com and the40servants.com. And today I am going to talk about the Depleted. This can be a scary card-ish when people see it, but it's mostly, the way to look at it is that there is cycles or seasons to things, and there's natural endings to things. In that autumn always follows summer, winter always follows autumn, and then renewal again in the spring. But when you see the depleted in a reading, it's a sign that something has come to an end, that the energy has been drained or is finished, is wasted, or if it's a project, say the money might have run out, or the enthusiasm has run out, or something has just come to its natural conclusion and fizzled out. This can be a relationship, or a friendship, or even some sort of a marketplace, in the sense of, that's the demand for your product has just dried up or something like that. It's people no longer interested. But like, think of CDs or tapes before that. There's a natural end to when that will, the conclusion will end. Sometime people will stop buying tapes, some people will stop buying CDs, people will stop buying videos, or whatever it is, whatever the thing is. So it's a natural ending. And the warning with it would be that if you continue to try to beat this dead horse, that it's only going to bring you pain and suffering, because it's over. It's your hand's been dealt, the game has been played, and not necessarily that you lost. You may not have lost. It's just that's the end of the energy. The energy has been complete. The cycle must continue, and you should pull back and maybe move into other areas, or wait for the next cycle of things to come around. But that if you continue in doing what you're doing, it's not going to get any better. It's not a case of that you should put in more effort. Enough effort has been applied. It has just gone to its natural conclusion, which is dried out and empty. So from a magic point of view, you could use this to deplete anything that you want rid of. So you could use the depleted to, say you're in a relationship and you've broken up and the other person is still kind of hanging around, still interested, still kind of bugging you, still, trying to get things back together, and you just want rid of it. You could use the depleted to help, end that. It's just to see that, so that person will see that this is the end of this stage. It's over. It's done. It's complete. And any energy that's left, just to deplete that energy out of them, so that they can move on and can move further. You can use it in any sort of annoying relationship or hard relationship that you want the end of, or indeed anything that you want the end of. Say a cycle of bad luck, or just generally things not going around, or too much. Say you're doing some big project and it's going on too long, and you just want it to come to its conclusion. You can do it. Now, bear in mind that depleted is, it's kind of it ends up with nothing. So if you want the project to be successful and fruitful at the end, probably not the depleted is not the card to use or the servant to use. It's more if you want it to be over. Like if you want to wind up a company, or you want to put something to bed so it's done and it's over and it's finished, the depleted is good. Now, to using it in curse work against other people, be aware that, like the fixer, there's kind of a price to pay in that it can spill out into that person's life. It just doesn't, like in the case of the ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, it's not just going to, they'll stop being interested. It's other stuff can happen. Just a warning, it's not that big of a deal. Just don't think it just changes. It's depleting a situation, not just a person or not just one thing. It's the whole entire situation be depleted. Now, I should kind of bring that a bit more, because I think that might be confusing for people. It's not that if you deplete it, your life's going to fall apart. It's just that some things, like, say for instance, if you wanted to use to deplete it to wind up a company, the company just doesn't get wound up. The people who are involved with it, there's a knock-on effect. Where is the vacancy that place now fulfills? What knock-up on effects has there from the people, the actual your customers, all that. There's a knock-on effect of all these things, so it will deplete, in a sense, that part of all of those factors, or all of those kind of groups. Hope that makes sense. Not sure if it did. It's not quite like the fixer. It's not that it will do. Like the fixer is about the price you pay. That everything can be done given a cost. And if you want to use fixer, then that you have to use you have to be okay with the cost. It's not like that. It's just being aware that things are all connected and there is relationships between things, and to deplete something, for something to come to its natural end, has effects on other things naturally. In that leaves fall off the trees in autumn. It's not only does it affect the trees, it also affects the ground underneath, where people have to swoop them up or leave them because they're lovely or whatever. But it has a knock-on effect, and that's the kind of a warning, if there is a warning. So that's the Depleted. Not the worst card in the world, just telling you that a natural ending or the end of a cycle, or there is no more energy in this, and not to continue doing it. Or it can be used to get to that point in a situation that you would like. So I hope that helps. If it has confused you more, I apologise. But leave me a comment below or scream at me on Facebook saying that you've made it worse, I thought I knew what it was, whatever. And you can check out adventuresinwoohoo.com or the47s.com if you want to know more about the deck or the magic system. All the information's there. Or like the video, subscribe to the video, join the newsletter, hang out with me if you see me in the street, all that sort of stuff. And if you don't do any of that, thanks for watching this video because you got to the end now. And I will see you in the next one, maybe, if you're about. Bye.